for organizing this event in Sri Lanka to empower the Lankan Angel Network and the entrepreneurs of Sri Lanka. The forum brings together the leading industry investors, advisors, and entrepreneurs. I would like to thank Asian Business Angel Forum, the Lankan Angel Network, for inviting me again. It's indeed a great pleasure and honor to stand in front of you, the distinguished ladies and gentlemen. As Mano said, Sri Lanka is the right place, the right time. What we have done, what we have planned to do, goes a long way. But as I said, 2 years ago, this ministry was created in Sri Lanka just purely to be a hub in Sri Lanka to transform our Sri Lankan community as well as our youngsters to take up this challenge. The ministry was formed 2 years ago with a huge initiative to build the right infrastructure. And I think today I have to say, what we did when we started our ministry was to make sure our geographical location was such an important place because we have 1.7 billion people right around us. And we thought we are sitting so pretty, but we needed to get our ecosystem in the right place. So I think with the right people around us, helping us, supporting us, people like Mano Sekram and the rest of them who was really supporting, getting the right initiatives, we just had to get our initiatives right. Sri Lanka right now, even with our digital policies, the digital roadmap, we have got the best in the world to support us, guide us. McKinsey is with us doing our roadmap. What we first did was made sure there were two things that we really wanted to do. One was to make sure that Sri Lanka was ready for it. The infrastructure had to be ready. So Sri Lanka right now is one of the fastest internet speeds that you can have around this region. As Sri Lanka is fast, I think even when you all use your mobile devices or even your internet and your hotels, it's quite fast compared to the other regions. I'm not putting any other countries down, but I'm pretty sure we are quite fast. And we have two submarine cables coming into Sri Lanka, and that gives us 10 times the speeds. And 2/3 of the country already is fiber optic enabled. We have few challenges on the last mile, but these are all happening quite fast within the last 2 years of the period. If you happen to see, when you're walking around Colombo, the port city, which is now going to be called the financial city, is really coming up fast. I just took a drive recently last night. I just took a drive, just wanted an ice cream recently at about 1 in the morning. I don't know what happened to me. I woke up, I took a drive all by myself. I was looking at Colombo, just looking so pretty. So much of buildings are coming up, so much of construction coming up, and the potential in Sri Lanka is immense. What we did was we wanted to make sure a lot of things are happening right in Sri Lanka, even with the education. We changed the education scenario even in schools. We now have started from January and February, we will start giving every student in Sri Lanka, especially the advanced level students. We have a 2-tier system, an ordinary level and an advanced level system. Every advanced level system will have a rugged tablet to take home in their school as well as to take home. So every household in Sri Lanka will carry a digital device in their houses. We have local authority level administrators who will, from the cradle to death certificates, will be given from a digital device, which is a huge leapfrogging for us from where we were. So a lot of initiatives have been taken. We have been given 100 Mbps connectivity to every government office where they have started to do digital video conferencing, digital documentation, and we are also creating a unique identification number for all treasury transactions. So a lot of initiatives are taken, a lot of opportunities are created for kids. Devices are what we are trying to give it to every citizen in Sri Lanka in their hands, and connectivity is something that we tried. We tried to put a Google balloon up. Unfortunately, we had certain issues up in there. Unfortunately, the certain regulation came in between. I see certain other countries have taken that. We were the ones who started it to do the piloting. Unfortunately, certain regulations sometimes come in between, and we couldn't really complete it. But what I just want to say what Angels Forum, Lankan Angels Forum have put in Parkview. And recently I did something very similar from our ministry with the support of the UNDP, was a similar program like this with a lot of youngsters to challenge them to do similar a project like this, and it was absolutely mind-blowing. A lot of opportunities are here, and I'm so grateful for the Angels Forum to be in Sri Lanka, to be with the Lankan Angels Forum, the Asian Business Angels Forum, to be in Sri Lanka together with the Lankan Angels Forum, and to see the talent Sri Lanka has. As you know, I'm not going to tell about the companies that what Sri Lanka has. Recently, Mano said, I sometimes say that only the same companies. I see one young dynamic person sitting right in front of me from Orion City. He had done a fantastic job. I would like to see Sri Lanka doing more and more of those kind of things where we can have these kind of technical parks. Malaysia is one of the best examples who have grown tremendously. We've had 20% growth on IT, and that's one cue that Sri Lanka has to take, and one example we want to take for Sri Lanka as well. Sri Lanka has some brilliant brains, and even on our education system, we have changed it. We have a system where we had 400,000 students falling out of school every year. We have changed it this year. So we are changing them to give them devices, keep them in school for 19 years compulsory education, where before, at 16 years, where they had an education called an O-levels examination. If they fail on maths or the first language, they can't proceed for the advanced level. We have changed that. They have to go on 19 years compulsory education, even on vocational training. So a knowledge-based economy has been established in Sri Lanka. What we're trying to do, in 5 years, Sri Lanka is going to be the next alternative for Singapore or Dubai. And once we have the financial city, when the port is filled up, the land is being filled, the buildings will come up, and Sri Lanka will be ready. Get yourself in Sri Lanka right now. Right time to be here. Right time to put yourselves here. And right people are around you. So I congratulate you all for being here. You're at the right place at the right time. Enjoy your stay and get your things, get your hands onto some young, new, dynamic guys who are up there. I'm sure they pitched you well. I hope you all have selected some fantastic, young, dynamic entrepreneurs in the making. Thank you for having me.